Hey YouTube, Ryan Straver here, and I got a couple of my favorite knives and the modifications I made to the few of them. So the first one is my favorite. It's a Mora Classic #1. It is 3 3/4 of an inch for the knife and 7.5 inches in total. So it is quite a small knife. But it's not how big it is, it's how you use it. So you're not going to be able to baton very big pieces with this, but it is a good carving knife because it's so small. And so I'll go through the first modification I made on this knife. Was right at the tip here. I got rid of that edge right there, just not so you can hold it, just so if you slip you're not going to cut yourself. You got that extra 1/2 inch of play. And then the next thing I did was I grinded the spine down so you could throw sparks off a fire steel. I also found out that little groove I made can throw sparks as well. So there you go. Well, you know. Next thing I did after that was I got rid of this red paint layer that came with it out of the box. I'll show you an example in case you're not familiar with this knife. It looks like this. And I don't really like that color, to be honest. Some people do, some people don't. But it is, as you can see, glossy. It is quite slippery, especially when it's wet. You don't want to find out how sharp this knife is by cutting yourself. So I took that extra insurance and got rid of that. And then I sanded some finger grooves in there just for extra purchase. And this knife's great, man, let me tell you. The next thing I did, before I get off topic, about how much I love this knife, was I forced a patina on this knife. I'm sure you've heard it all over YouTube if you're into knives. And look at that, that's a gnarly patina. There's a little cat paw in there, you can't see it. This stupid zoom or autofocus doesn't work on this phone. But yeah, it's just you basically stick it in a high acidic thing like a fruit. I used a lime. Another knife I used a potato. But you're basically forcing an artificial rust on this to protect it from corrosive rust, to further extend the life of this knife. So it's a carbon steel knife. It'll do it on its own after a period of time, and it'll look a little bit different than this. It won't be so random. It'll be a quite thick layer, but it will take time. This will just extend it, and a natural patina will grow over top of this, I'm sure. So that's my Mora Classic #1, my favorite knife. The smallest one, but my favorite. And after that, move on to the sheath. Wrap some paracord, obviously, cordage, one of the 5 C's of Survivability by Dave Canterbury. And I took some electrical tape, about 2 2-footers, wrapped it around here and here. It helps hold this lighter in there, which is also being held in by 2 Ranger bands. And then I made this a neck knife. This is my neck knife, my favorite knife. There you go, Classic #1. Next one, I didn't order this one, I ordered #2, the Mora Classic 2, but eBay sucked it up there big time. They gave me #3. Whatever. It's 6 inches long, so this is my batoning knife. And I also forced a patina, a rather gnarly patina, and to be honest, it's quite disgusting. And so that was the only modification I did to this one. I gotta sand it down, put some finger grooves, and possibly grind a little finger hole in there for added protection. Maybe pimp the sheath out. But I'll leave that for another video. Next one is a Mora 511. Another carbon steel like the first 2 I just showed you. Only this one comes with a plastic ergonomic handle. It fits rather comfortably. I also put a patina on this one. I like this one. This is a nice patina. I just stuck it in a potato. I guess the acid levels in the potato are lower, but I gave it a different color. There's just a rainbow of colors in there. And I can't really see that very well, but I'm sorry about that. I also grinded the edge down so you could throw sparks off a fire steel. And I didn't do anything else to this knife. But I have seen a lot of guys on YouTube get rid of this finger guard here. I don't know why. That's extra insurance. I guess it looks cooler, but, you know, if you want to cut yourself, go ahead. And it is a carbon steel knife, like I said. So I took some electrical tape here, ranger bands here, and a lighter here. And the ranger band, if you don't know, is just the inner tube of a bicycle. Next knife that I did a little modification or customization to was my Mora, what's it called? Triflex. Jeez, I lose my memory already. And first thing I did was take a hair pretty, just for added retention. Comes off quite easily. Here's a nice knife. This is triflex steel, not carbon steel, so it's a little bit different. It will grow a patina or a form of rust after a while. You see, I tried, even though I knew I wouldn't be able to. It would take way too long. It'll do it over time. This is a really nice knife. Really comfortable in the hand. Really grippy. I won't go into too much detail on that one. This is probably my second favorite knife. And once again, took some electrical tape, ranger band, lighter. So I gotta get more paracord, obviously. So that is the fourth knife. And this one is the 510. I can't remember which one this was. But it's basically similar to the 511. Almost the exact same, only it's a little bit thicker, and it's stainless steel. Haven't done anything to this one. I'm probably not going to. Just keep it as a backup, throw in the backpack. Not much going on there. And this is probably my tied with the triflex. Maybe I actually kind of like this a little bit more. Is the Mora High Q Robust. Comes with an added button here, so you can clip another knife onto it, or whatever, what have you. Nice belt loop there. I'm not going to get into too much detail on this one. It's a very nice blade, very thick. Can't remember how thick it is. Carbon steel, and it's quite robust. Last is the Light My Fire. Once again, I found a way to add some retention with hair pretty. And this one's pretty cool. Stainless steel, very sharp spine, and it comes with a ferrocerium rod. So you can, I'm not going to do it, so I'll knock the camera off the table, but you can throw sparks off that. I thought that was cool. So these are my knives. I have another one coming in the mail from Dave Canterbury's website. The PLSK1, the Pathfinder series logo knife. The first one, it's 10 inches long, 3/16 of an inch big. I can't wait for that one. But this is my favorite. Once that comes in, it'll be my workhorse. This will be my neck knife. And all these other ones will be in my separate survival kits or bags. So thanks for watching. Leave comments, whatever. You won't hurt my feelings. Thanks, guys.